guys, welcome to today's Minisode.
Stories are Jaba.
Yeah, in fact, we're asking you to continue subscribing, sharing and liking our videos. You can as well comment hata uko chini ukisema what? So today we don't know what we are going to talk about, but
we go with the flow.
Yeah, we'll go with the flow. Whatever comes to mind is what we will. So now we my week has been good. Today is Jamhuri Day. And we are recording this today, guys.
So what has been trending during the week?
During the week? A lot of things. A lot of things have been trending during the week. Putin has been pushing his boundaries further into Ukraine.
Why?
Like they are gaining ground, they are beating these
President what? Russia?
President of the Russian Federation. Yes. Yeah. Apparently, kuna huyu neighbor anaitwa ni Ukraine. Na huyu Ukraine at some point walikuanga ni the same. Sio neighbors, walikuwa the same country. Under the same federation. Sio wakapula away. Yes. Former USSR. Sasa hawa say kuna mtu anajitanga big boss, big bro na NATO and his organization called NATO wanataka kuja kuweka missiles backyard ya Putin. Na Putin amesema kama ni hivyo wachakanuke.
So he's beating Ukrainians.
Of course, they are in war. And Ukrainians are losing ground and more territory to Russia. And actually, if you ask me, I love it. I love it. Huwezi kuja unaniwekea mataa backyard yangu na zinamulika kwangu. Why? Umeniwekea mataa kwa backyard yangu na ati wewe ni neighbor. Unamulika kwangu, unataka kuona nini kwangu? Hey, takugonga vibaya sana.
So, solution is kusongesha land.
Solution actually hata hii Ukraine inafaa tu Russia wa take over. Kaka mtu kanaitwa Zelensky kagongo nje, Russia install mse mwenye atakuwa governor wa hiyo state lakini under Russia. Unajua mimi sipendangi vitu hawa se US na Europe. Mimi hawa se na wa siwapendi. This is the 21st century. People need their freedom. People need to do what they want to do without being monitored, without being directed. Tunaona kama juzi tuliambiwa ati tupitishe LGBTQ ndio tupewe misaada. I even felt to really I felt to understand. Ati wewe umekubali mtoto wako kijana aende kuoa kijana wa mtu mwingine. What's that?
But these things happen. What if you're in
that
the
it's
same
evil.
shoes?
It's evil being peddled around, and even being imposed on us and forced to be legislated in our country. It's not African. That's foreign. It's evil. I mean, when I try to even start imagining what's going on, I tend to think that we are really losing it.
Hey.
We are losing it.
Okay, so Ukraine and Russia aside, what has been happening in the country that you feel the need?
Huku Kenya hata niliachanga kufuata news. But sometimes I log in to see what's happening. Apparently nasikia kuna nini deal ya 500 million Grammy awards ifanyike huku.
Why?
If you ask me why, nitakwambia kuna barabara inapita huku kwetu bado haijawekwa lami. Kuna watoto hawajaenda shule. Kuna watu hawana food on the table. The people sleeping hungry, guys, and it's serious because they can't afford even a meal. There are people dying in hospitals as we speak. People are suffering out here, but we can afford 500 million shillings for Grammy Awards. I mean, I think we have our priorities flipped. Flipped. I mean, it's so sad. So sad.
If you were to become president of this country, what are 5 things? The top 5 things that you would do.
I think when you are honored to that level, it means that you have so much responsibility. I would want to recognize that honor in serving my people. I know many times when people want these offices, they have a clean heart, they want to serve, they will tell you everything they want to do. But I don't know what happens after they've gained the offices.
Things change.
Things change. I don't know, sijui ni shetani gani anakuanga kwa hizo maofisi. Inafika mtu tu anabadilika.
And maybe hata wewe ukipewa hiyo chance ukifika huko,
I don't want to,
would happen.
I don't know what I don't know, but at least I know there are things I will do for my people. Number one, nitahakikisha kwamba hospitali zetu, the hospitals are well equipped, well staffed, and upgraded. I'd want our hospitals to be, yani kuna panga ile inaitwa medical tourism. You see how people go to India for treatment. Yeah. Like equate that
one-stop
shop when it comes
hospital.
To for medical reason, for medical treatment. Like the world which will be coming to Kenya. I'll ensure that we have the best doctors. If we don't have them locally, we have to train them or maybe bring others from outside. But we need to train doctors and give them the right equipment and the right knowledge to kushughulikia watu. So our hospitals make sure that our schools. Unajua, when I was a kid, I used to love going to school. When I was moved from a public primary school to a private school, I loved that private school because the facilities there were nice, the classrooms were nice, they were clean. I mean, the colors were great. They had a playground. I mean, everything was nice. The teachers were cool.
Yeah.
I'd want that kind of experience for the children of this country, for everyone. Yani, you wouldn't want to go to a private school just because maybe the quality of education or everything or the facilities are better. You'd want actually crave to go to a public school. All schools will come if it means demolishing all those old schools with structures that look like old shops, kiosks. I'll make sure they're demolished and new classrooms set up. When it comes to teachers, teaching will be a profession not for the failures. Make sure that teaching is as noble as medicine, as engineering. So like you picking the top, because these are people who are going to impart knowledge to the future generations. Why would you want to take average people to teach the next generation? You make sure that we have the best teachers, qualified teachers in those positions. So I'll make sure that the teaching profession is noble. I'll ensure that teachers are well paid, just like doctors. Because if we were not for teachers, would we be around? We wouldn't have doctors, we wouldn't have. So teaching or the education sector will be well catered for. Yeah.
I was researching the other day. Nikaona Finland, the teachers there are very, venye unasema, yani quality. For you to be a teacher, you must have done masters. You have to be an A student because you're the person imparting knowledge to the kids. So lazima ukwe A top.
Yes,
teachers ni kama engineers huko.
Oh, great. The same idea. I will implement it in our country. And then that is number 2. Those are 2 sectors I've talked about. I'll make sure that our transport system is seamless, is modern, and I mean it's top notch. Unajua sometimes unapitanga barabara zingine even in the CBD. You find a very big pothole in the CBD.
In the middle.
CBD in Nairobi, capital city of Kenya. Potholes everywhere. I mean, it's actually, guys, it's embarrassing, it's shameful, and I mean, it's just it's a condition that you wouldn't want for your country. I mean, see, it's not that the resources are not there to repair those roads, or maybe to contract people who can make proper roads. Sia watu wanakuja wanasimia cement juju wanapitisha Karola, alafu after 1 month the barabara imerudi the same nini. You make sure that you are doing A-class roads Germans from my area. You know, way back the tarmac road till 2000, I think, and 10, that road was intact. No potholes. Lakini kuna hizi za Chinese wanakuja, sijui is it, I don't know if it's China were doing a quack job ama ni pesa zinakuliwa sana mpaka you have to just give a standard product. Barabara after 1 year
repair.
After sinking a lot, billions. I mean, guys, we need to be serious.
Ukinyesha kidogo, barabara imeharibika.
So roads, the transport sector will be stellar. I'll make sure that there are roads. I'll connect roads to railway stations. I mean, I'll have to make sure that hii railway yenye iko kutoka Mombasa to Naivasha, it's across Kenya. Like it's touching every county in Kenya. So that will have a seamless transport, cheap transport for the common mwananchi, and even for trade. If you are harvesting your onions in Kisii or somewhere else, it may be in 3 hours the onions will be in Nairobi. You can actually be using the rail, the transport, the rail system to transport them to Nairobi in the morning. Unaamuka 4, by maybe 7 you are in Nairobi. You do your business through the day. 6 unaenda nyumbani, 9 uko kwako. It should be like that. So our airports, our seas, our seaports, and everything that entails the transport system, you will have to ensure that, I'll ensure that those things are working and they are modern and they are quality. Wachana na hii kazi tunafanya hapa hivi. I mean, sengine ninasemanga, if I had the power, hii country ningeibomb once. Kwanza niambie watu waende Uganda wahame kidogo, ni bomb hii nchi kidogo, alafu tuanze afresh. Yeah, we start afresh with serious stuff.
Seriously. Okay, number 4.
Number 4. This we have talked about education, transport, health. I understand that this country is endowed with a lot of resources, minerals.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we are blessed. It's just that Kenyans don't have the knowledge, but I know we are blessed, and that industry has not been fully tapped, or if it's been tapped, it's by a few individuals who are gaining at the expense of the rest of the mwananchi. I will ensure that our minerals serve the people of Kenya. We can harvest a lot of money from that. We will ensure that I'll ensure that our mineral deposits are working for Kenya, not for the big brothers and sisters outside there. I ensure that the money we get is well utilized in various sectors of the economy. So the mining sector, we have, if it means nationalizing all the mines, that will happen. And putting people in charge, people that are trustworthy, people that are forward thinking, and people that love people to be in charge of that sector. So that's another thing that I'll ensure. Yes, and now number 5. You asked for 5. There's this thing that President Gaddafi, the former Libyan president, was doing for his people, the housing sector projects. Okay, I understand we are trying to put up the housing program that is going on. Okay, personally, I'd say it's a good thing. It's a good thing, it's a good project. It's just that it has been mismanaged and people want to eat from it. So one thing I'll do is to ensure that there's affordable housing for all Kenyans. How? I don't have to tax you guys, overtax you guys to build houses.
If it means maybe now having a new ministry where this thing is budgeted in our budget, in the bill, finance bill. If it has to be budgeted and if it has to just, I have to maybe form it anew. I might create a ministry for it purposely to ensuring that we have affordable houses.
There's no ministry for housing?
There's ministry for housing, but it's taking, it encompasses a lot of stuff. This is specifically for affordable housing for Kenyans. Yeah, and if it means, if we try all means and find out that we cannot sustain that, we have to tax, then I'll ensure that those taxes are working for the people. Yes, you know, our problem as Kenyans has been, we are overtaxing the people with nothing to show. Yani tumekuwa tu like women. False promises. So, you ensure that if you're collecting money from you, I'm collecting money from you so that I can maybe build a good road. Why shouldn't I build that road? Why? Because even that road, I'm also going to use it. It's for us all. So I'll ensure that people have affordable houses. The costs of rent, if you have to rent a house, I'll ensure that they are regulated, because we've had so many unscrupulous landlords and property owners who are minting a lot unscrupulously from the population. So it's making sure that if you are a landlord, you are a developer, whatever you are developing is affordable. Yeah, it's affordable, and making it affordable is by ensuring that the cost of the materials that are going into that project are minimal. So ensuring that maybe you have to exclude some duties and maybe taxes from the construction materials, then you have to do that. Yeah. So whatever is going on currently in Kenya is a good thing, but can we find other ways of financing it? Yeah. And if maybe it means we should continue with the current model, can the money work for the people? I mean, if you promised 200,000 units, can you show up those 200,000 units and ensure that they are affordable? Actually, if they can make it at half price, such that if the house it maybe costs an actual maybe 2-bedroom costs like 2 million, and making 700K for Kenyans to buy, that's better. Yeah, that's good. In some countries, like I think in Libya, I think it was free.
What's free?
Housing was free, I think. Unapewa do. Unapewa apartment. We can do that. We can do that. If it means maybe if you want a house and maybe it is costly to build a house, tell the people that are going to benefit, hey guys, on Sundays or 2 days a week or 4 days a week, because you want to own this property, you will be needed to offer your services in that project. If it's maybe if you are an architect, if you are a plumber, if you don't if you don't know anything, you can come and be a handman. Yes, and Kenyans will come and build. I mean, kitambo watu walikuwa wanajenga aje. I remember at some point villagers would be called and they will gather somewhere and they will be told, hey, on Sunday everybody should come with a jembe, a fork and whatever. We are going to do what? We are going to do a road from point A to B, and people would come and they'll do it. We can have such kind of planning or arrangements, and it will work. It will lower the cost of construction. Yes. Yeah, and so there are so many other good things that you can do as a president, and ensuring even corruption is zero. It's something that is workable. I mean, it's just because so many of us are so dirty, you mean you don't have that moral authority to go for someone else to change anything, because you're already very dirty. Yeah, but if you are dirty and you have a change of heart and you want to help our country, you can do it.
Yeah.
You can come out and tell Kenyans, guys, in the past I've done this and this. In the past I've been, I have maybe gained wealth in ways that were not right, and this is the amount of money I have. Because I want to change this country, I'm offering it back to the public.
We listen, but we don't judge.
Yes, you offer it back, and now start cracking on corrupt officials and cartels. You crack them and grind them and crush them. So that, you know, that's a way of cutting things afresh. Yeah. But if you are corrupt and you want to chase people out here, you can't. First, acknowledge, maybe come out and your sins. Say people you've been stealing, but you are sorry. You now want to help.
Mesema, we kill the snake from the head, not the tail.
Yes, you kill the snake from the head. I mean, huwezi anza kuambia watu wacha kulipa kutoa hongo nini if what you are actually promoting in the backyard is the actual corruption.
Yeah.
Or you are the most corrupt guy in office. And then again, guys, hii pesa yenye tunatafuta mingi, I mean, we don't need it. Mungu amekupatia uhai, good health, maybe kids, a good family. You really don't need a lot. You just need to be comfortable. Gaining a lot of money so that maybe you can show off. I mean, siku hizi watu hata hawashtuki. I mean, kitambo ndio watu wange show off na watu wanashtuka. Siku hizi bwana, people don't give a damn of what you have. I mean,
but if you're in the same position, you have access to all this money, wouldn't you also want more?
Yes, I will want more for sure, but for my people. I'd want more for my people. Yes, I know. I think there's one thing I've actually remembered. Kitambo, we had stories from the Bible and everywhere else that people would come to the leaders, to the kings, with gifts. You know, with gifts.
Yeah.
Not to beg for bread,
but to say thank you.
But to say thank you to the government, I mean to the leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah. To say thank you for being a good leader. But nowadays, what happens? People are coming to these people to beg for bread, 100 shillings, and actually that is what has sunken our nation. I mean, and it also says a lot of what kind of a leader you are. Because if you served the people right, if you gave the people what they wanted, people would be coming to you with gifts.
Yeah.
And saying, Asante mheshimiwa. People will be coming to you with gifts, not to beg, but to thank you. And that means that you've inspired the people, you've served your people right. And I'd actually wish that in this country, people would be going to leaders with gifts, not to beg. It will make a different statement.
Hey.
Yeah. So maybe, I don't know why you asked me that question, but I think God blesses me to such kind of position. I mean, guys, honestly, yes, I want to be 100% an angel, but I do want the best for my country, for my people. Yeah. And that is from my heart. And from my heart to God.
So which position are you vying for? 2020?
I always wanted to serve people. Not necessarily as president, but in an office where I'll make an impact. Being an MP, is it a member of parliament? Is it being a governor? You know, in a position where you can make a start with God who gives us leaders. I'd want to make a change. People will notice the change. Even visitors will come and say, no, this is somebody different. It's not the people we've been used to. There must be somebody else at the pedal. Yeah, the steering is, the driver is different. Yeah.
Hey guys, we have a leader here. Vote Vote.
No, I'm not asking for your votes. That was just speaking out my mind.
Hey.
And what I've always wished for our leaders. Yeah. I think, guys, we should encourage our leaders to act different. Yeah, they have eroded their honor that used to be, kitambo kuitwa mheshimiwa, it meant a lot to the state.
Yeah, nowadays.
But nowadays, mheshimiwa yani unaweza hata mpata hapo barabara na mkanyage mwambie kwenda huko wewe. Because I mean, they have done nothing to deserve the respect. Yeah. We have to change that narrative. As a leader, you are not a boss. You are there to serve your people.
Hey, as a leader, you're not
the boss.
You're not a boss.
You are the servant.
You're the servant. Servant of the people.
And that should sink to. In fact, all leaders should uphold that. When you go for public office, you're going there. That's not
That's where we go wrong.
That's where we go wrong. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that was a sneak peek of what was in my mind, impromptu, of course. And thank you guys for watching. I hope that our thoughts also resonate with yours. And even as we continue, guys, let's pray for our country. Let's pray for our leaders. Let's pray for our well-being as well. And we thank God for keeping us this far.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Subscribe. Share
and like and leave our comments below.
Yeah. Asaba tu hata oh yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching.
We shall see you on the next video.
She said it. Okay, bye bye.